Brenn and Andy provide words of wisdom from the Western lifestyle.
Every living, breathing thing must die. Questions only when in hell. As I saddle up this morning, Lord, I know could be me, could be now. There's rain on the alkali, wind on the sage. I'm lost in the moment. Don't care about my age, 'cause if I'm gonna die today, Lord, let me die right here. May not live to see tomorrow, but I will not live in
fear. If you ain't living, you're dying, the old feller said. His oration kept spinning inside of my head. Sometimes I wondered why he weren't dead, but the old boy's proverb was taunting me. He was ancient and grizzled and long in the tooth. Many decades had passed from the days of his youth. I could not see his vision, to tell you the truth. Now his prophecy keeps haunting me. His fingers were knotted like the twigs of an oak. He walked with a limp, 'cause most every bone broke. His soft voice was raspy and he coughed when he spoke, and somehow he seemed proud of his scars. What impressed me the most was his zeal for his life. He took pride and honor in his struggles and strife, loved nothing more than his kids and his wife, and wasted none of his time in bars. His horses weren't just equipment nor whimsical trends. They were not only his partners, they were his friends. And when his temper ran short, he always made amends, making certain that he knew their remorse, that they knew his remorse. Because of the dangers, at times he turned lame. Getting piled up or stepped on was no source of shame. He would not retaliate and accepted the blame, never casting the fault on the horse.
There's a million ways to die these days, from cancer to COVID to colds. I might get caught on the flat and get struck down by a stray lightning bolt. I might live to be 100, might not see this day end. I might fight my final battle just up around the bend. I'm gonna take my last breath, Lord. Let me feel you near. I may not live to see tomorrow, but I will not live in
He used spurs sparingly and would not use a quirt. Nevertheless, still ended up in the dirt. His family doesn't want to see him get hurt, so they suggest that he give up the trade. But he ain't afraid of a bump or a bruise. Still believes he has to nail on his own shoes, 'cause this life and this living isn't something you choose. It's just how a cowboy is made. It's the only life he's known, and the only way he can bear to get up and start a new day. He can't help it, it's in his DNA, and that's what makes him keep trying. Now I think I get what the old feller was saying. Spend your time working and a little time playing. Accept the consequences and give thanks by praying, 'cause if you ain't living, you're dying.
lightning, Lord, bring on the rain and put a hump in this old Bronx back, letting me feel the pain. I gotta live out on the edge, Lord, to savor every moment that I'm here. tomorrow, but I will not live in fear. Life's the greatest blessing the good Lord's ever given, and I know I got a long way to go if I want to get to heaven. But as I loosen up the ladder go and I lift my saddle off, I think about the meadow far below the rocky bluff, where I felt the chill of autumn, and I thank the Lord for letting me live here. May not live to see tomorrow, but I will not live in fear. May not live to see tomorrow, but I will not live in fear.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe, and I will try to provide more in the future. Thank you so much for watching.